Affirmation, once again, is a thought, something that you say to yourself. You can also take that affirmation, if you don't believe it about yourself, and you see that characteristic that you want in somebody else, start saying that affirmation to that person. Or you have a negative person at work that's always, or a negative family member that's always, you can't do that, you don't have enough, you can't da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, bringing it down, 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 down. And you start telling, you know what? You have everything that I need right inside of you. Can you help me with this? You know what? I really appreciate you because I know you're trying to really help me to see maybe the negative, the disadvantages of owning my own business. However, I'm going to take that and use that as an advantage to keep me moving in the positive, move me in the right direction.
Want to do it even more.
Exactly. So you can thank a person for their negativity because they don't even know that they're fueling your fire.
Right.
Let it fuel your fire. Let other people's negativity fuel your fire. Because no one, like I said, we're all unique. No one can tell us what we cannot do. Who tells us what we cannot do? The only person we have power over is ourselves. No one has power. Nothing in my past or my future or my present that anyone has said or done has any power over me. No power. The only person who has power over what I choose for my destiny is me. Is me. Motivation from the inside out. That's my thought. Now, your thought could be completely different. My parents have power over me. My husband has power over me. Oh, I can't do nothing. My children have power over me. My grandkids, I can't do nothing with those grandkids. They have power over me. And it's all where we take that. So I want to move on because I've heard something. I can always pick up something else because I heard you say, even though I don't have anything going for myself, we're getting ready to move on. I'm going to even move past activity 1, which says it's one way to stay motivated is to use positive affirmations and declarations. And you're a positive person, so I'm not taking and saying, nobody's perfect in this thing. I find myself saying negative things too. But I want to move past setting goals. I want to move past networking because what we're doing right now is networking, and I may come back to this in a minute. But I need to take us all the way up to a different place. I'm going to page number 4, and I'm going to page number 4 for a reason, education. Standing on the shoulders of others, because for one, I'm looking at the time, and a lot of this you can read, but I think you kind of basically got the motivation piece and all of the things that go with motivation and how we want to stay motivated. But because this may be the feeling for everyone, I don't have a whole lot going on for myself right now. I don't speak English well. I don't have a lot of money. I don't even have a whole lot of time. I still have to work for other people. And, sometimes I just get bummed out, dragged down, beat down, and I'm just tired. And right now, I'm just here because I'm barely holding on to the rope, or I just need some more strength. So I'm going to go to education because I believe that you have more than you think you have. You know more than you probably think that you know. Okay? And so I want to go on there to education. Standing on the shoulders of others. I call it sutsu. Sutsu. It's not always easy to choose the type of education we need or even understand why we need an education, period. However, I'm here to share with you that getting some type of education on any level will be very useful in your business. Almost every customer that you encounter will want to know what form of education you have and what qualifies you to be in business. That's why we're all here, right? Because we all want to be in business. Is that correct? Anybody not here because they don't want to be in business? They're just here because they wanted to come to a workshop? Okay. So, in some form, some way, a customer is going to want to know what type of education that you have, whether it's spoken or implied. This means that the customer may never outright say, "What is your level of education?" It could be posed in questions such as this: "How long have you been in business?" Scary question sometimes because,
Especially starting.
You go, and you start stuttering, and you start sweating, and your hands get all clammy, and you're, I really need this sale. Am I going to even say the right thing? And you're going to say, oh, well, I felt like I've been in business all my life. It feels like I've been in business all my life. And when you really think of it like that, think of how long you've been here on this planet. I don't want to ask who's the youngest in the room, but is there anybody in their 20s? All right. So the youngest person in this room has been here at least 2 decades already. That's amazing. That's just totally right there. Third world countries, some children don't even make it to their 20s. So already you have 2 decades of education. Whether you've completed high school, elementary, or somewhere, you've had some type of education, I can guarantee, because you're here in this room. Okay? So now, if you think about your age and you're past 20, then you go, wow, it really does feel like I've been at this all my life. Do you believe that did the dream just happen for you, Elena, that all of a sudden you woke up one morning and say, I want to be a psychologist or a psychiatrist? Or did you just wake up one day and that happened for you? No? When did you think that first started for you?
Well, I don't know exactly, just from my childhood, I think that I started to build all my life, and right now I notice that step by step I come to my dream, and step by step I reach each goal, and then I realize that I can do whatever I want.
Okay. I just want to show you something. Elena has been sitting here very quiet. I know she wants to talk, but did you notice how she lit up when she began to speak about from when she was a child?
Oh, yeah.
Did you get the chills kind of? Did you,
yeah.
Wow. From when she was a child and she just lit up. Now, she could speak more than one sentences on that. Let me tell you, from when I was a child, I started doing this, and I kind of visioned this and this, and she didn't have a problem going straight there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So, seems like I've been at this all my life. At least it's been in me. It's been in me. And you know what? To be honest, it has been in you. Whether you believe it or not. From the before you were born, what you were called to do and what you really, really love to do, what's excited you since you've been a child, I dare you to go back and think about those things and see if you're not moving in that direction in one way or another, or that you've come through a different place in your life to say, you know, it really sparked something in me when I was a child. Even though I may not be living that same exact dream, I'm very close to it. I'm very close. Is there anybody who has not dreamed a dream when they were a child, who are not in some way going in that direction? Okay, there's proof right there. Silence. There's proof, and I know that you guys are really thinking about this. And I want to tell you, if you're not going towards your dream, and you're going in a different direction, you do what I call a loop-de-loop. No, I kid you not. I'm telling you, it's just inevitable.
It's true, you go right back to where you started from.
You are going to keep coming back to the same place in your life until you get moving with that thing that is inside of you. That thing, that dream, that purpose and mission, that's something that keeps calling you, saying, come here, I want you to do this. I want you to do this. You'll do a loop-de-loop, and it will keep showing up in your life until you begin to move on it. Has anybody had that happen?
Oh, yeah.
Has anybody had that happen? Has anybody done a loop-de-loop in here before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.